Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Gavin Farm. We are in Alma today for our farming simulator live stream. I am moving the tractor for the stone picker. I'll show you what we got here in just a second. I'll get him right here. So our stone picker just got done with field 19 here, getting it all. So it's all now cultivated and picked and ready to go. I got a new plow for a new cultivator over on field 9 right now, doing a lot better than the previous one was. um, the previous one would sit there and just continuously spin and circle and everything. This one is actually getting the job done, so we're doing good there. And then once he's done cultivating it, we're going to run the stone picker through everything. And then, of course, all the stones are going to go to Iowa Plains to get to the cement factory. Rather than build one on each map, it's just going to be send them over to Iowa Plains, and then Iowa Plains can distribute out the material as needed to back to the other maps. So it is Tuesday. Yesterday would have been, from what a lot of people are saying, yesterday, Monday, was the first day back for the new year. And this is the first full work week in the new year after having a couple short weeks in a row. I know I'm not looking forward to the full week. But there's our new plow back there doing his thing. He's still moving. Yeah, he's still moving. I was about to say, typing it up as he's working so good, and then I find out he drove into a tree. They do that a lot. Actually, why am I going to take him all the way back to the farm if he's going to be needed here? Let's get him turned around, and we'll just let him park right here for now. He's all the way off the road. Yeah, here he is. He does the stubble tillage instead of just cultivating it out. So when you show it on the map, it shows it a little different. And it looks really weird on this one because I started it with the other plow or the other cultivator before I sold that one and got this one. So he's still doing his thing. He's going to do the whole field again, which is perfectly fine. He's almost done, which is excellent. Need to go to 10 and get those picked. Got him doing the rolling, and he's almost done with that. That's been a long, intensive process on this field because it's a big one. And I think, yeah, he'll have to do field 30 once field 30 is fully planted. He'll be doing 30 next. I'm going to see if I can get a bigger roller so that it doesn't take so long. And then I will actually end up needing to get Probably a regular plow too to get some of that. But we're going to take our stone picker, and we're actually going to head back to 10 and get 10 done. It looked like it needed it. Picking up a few. It doesn't show that it was like hugely. It was just in the yellow, it wasn't in the red, so it wasn't too bad. We're getting him done. All right, take him over to the next field. As soon as he gets over there, start that one. Looks like with that new cultivator, it doesn't kick up the stones as much as the old one. So the only place on field 9 there is where the old plow went through, which is fine. Eventually, I will get the soil tester out here as well. Okay, field 4 is on his final pass, looks like, so we're good there. Let's let him run the whole thing. Anyway, that might change the... Yeah, when he runs the stoner over it, it changes from that stubble tillage to seed bed, so we'll just let him do that. We'll come back to this guy and get him started on this field. Got him going. Got him making his final pass around. He even stopped lifts between spots that need it too. Perfect. Which one's he got? Oh, he's doing good. So yeah, next step would be, I haven't tested any of these yet, so we'll need to get the tester out and get all these fields tested, which is a very long drawn out process because it does very small sections at a time. And why does it look like, oh, okay, that's why. I'm like, why does it look like all my fields stopped growing? But it's because I clicked on the filter to turn it off. So we're good. But coming up soon, we're going to have a lot of harvesting to do because we've got all these fields of corn here. And then one field of soybeans. I am probably going to end up with getting a second maybe even third combine. Contracts. They're not giving me any contracts to take care of these fields that are withered. No. That's interesting. I didn't realize I had one of those. An oat field go bad. So, big thing about these fields is I think a lot of them takes a lot of effort. But at the same time, all these gets a lot of product in. So, like when I replant all these, most of them, I'll have a cornfield because I do have the popcorn plant, but not all of them are going to be corn. I'm still working on the original. When I started the game, or started this map, this is what was on it. And since I don't want to I want to take as much product as I can instead of just plowing it under and wasting it. So we don't. I let it grow, I harvest it, and then from there, start figuring out what I'm going to plant next. Some of these fields, much like on my Iowa plains, and I haven't done on 4 fields because I don't need to on 4 fields, but some of these fields will become an orchard type setting. It's very crap with the pallets here. It's going to keep them all. It's just string. I don't remember doing anything with olives on this map, but they're here. I don't know if I'm going to actually keep this logistics point. Because I don't know what. I think that's for the prop things, but the logistics point I have on my Iowa Plains map, you can actually go inside. You can see the product out there, or what's on the shelves and everything. There's a silo on it. This one just brings the product and sets it back on pallets out in front of the building. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that around. Alright, stone guy's done. I need him on the next map. Doesn't look like it, although maybe I'll run it just to show the cultivation. Is right there. Let's get in the truck and find out. I'll just leave that trailer right there, but we're gonna go explore here. Curious what that little spot was on the map over here. Yeah. So we're gonna go explore and see what that is. I still need to get all my plates on. There's a lot more work to do to get everything lined up perfectly with each other. Usually, honestly, it's just a matter of the license plates aren't that big of a deal to me. I've actually started leaving them off of vehicles. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go. My chickens are making some weird noise. I'm gonna go check on them real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. They're all good. They're just doing chicken things, and one of them decided to find a new noise to make. Anyway, let's get this saved. Oh, I already passed the point I wanted to check out. So it doesn't show up on the minimap, apparently. So let's get turned around. Got a huge ketchup factory here. I have one on Iowa Plains, but it's not a very big one. Oh, the second actual. Oh, neat. There's an actual garden right here. There's some corn growing right here, too. Along with what else do we have? Red beets, carrots. Okay, well, that's cool. Somebody actually growing their own little garden. It can be kind of odd for me to, if I actually harvest it and it's bring a big old machine in to do it, because that's all that there is in the game. But that's kind of cool. I'm just gonna drive around a little bit. Actually, let's have you come over here and park. I'll just leave you right here for now. And are we done? He's done. Perfect. So now we'll get him back on the road and over to the next field that he's going to be doing. Actually, no, we're going to take him and sell this roller. And I want to get a bigger one. That way it doesn't take so long to get it done. We're going to take him over to the farm real quick and just clean that one off. I started writing something down and went right past that field. Besides chicken coops, one thing you'll notice I put on most of the maps. If I don't put them on right away, I will put them on eventually as the radio towers and the cell phone tower. I do that because I'm also an amateur radio operator. And it would be my dream to have a tower that big. I don't have one, and I can't. I actually don't have a spot for one at my current house where I would then be able to continue farming or doing anything else. It would take up my whole yard. So I put them on all my maps. We're gonna get this guy cleaned up. We're gonna trade this roller in for a bigger one. And then let's see what else I need to do. Combines are gonna be expensive. So I'll probably have to get um, money moved over from 4 fields to be able to afford it, so I don't have to take a loan out for it. Or since I'm not harvesting anything in 4 fields right now, I'll just bring the combine from there over here and then send it back when I'm done, which is also a possibility. In fact, that might actually be what I do. I'll just bring a couple combines from other maps that aren't currently being used for harvesting anything. If nothing's on Iowa Plains being harvested, nothing's on 4 fields being harvested. Those fields have all been harvested for the year. So I can pull the combines to this one to get them all going. I can get to that quicker by going through here. I'm cutting through this field, but it's just grass. It's not anything that's going to be greatly affected by me driving over it, so we're good. But rather than take the long way, you can just do this. I'm gonna wait for the people that are trying to walking down the road in the middle of the road there. I'm not gonna worry about repainting or reselling or fixing it. Just sell it. And then go in here and get a bigger one to take to the next map. Colors. I want to spend 115,000. What's it got? Let's see. We can try it, I guess. I sold one for 7,000 and bought one for 115,000. That's a little bit of a difference, but and then there's the fuel cost for every time you just even open the store, you get a fuel cost. Is my little brother even really pull this guy? Let's find out. And we are going to, I believe it's this next field right here. Yeah, that's this one. And we'll just get him pulled over out of the way here real quick while we wait for that planter to finish. And we can roll the whole field. Perfect. There he is doing his thing. And that's, I think, where we're going to end the stream today. It's 5 after 8. So while we focus on him finishing up, we're going to go ahead and call the stream for the day. Thank you guys for watching. If you notice on my screen, there is my Facebook page right there, Gavin Farm, BUR. So happy we just hit 500 followers. All of my updates and stuff will be posted there. I also have a Teespring store. Link's right there. My YouTube link, in case that you liked what you saw today, go ahead and click on the like and subscribe. And we'll see you.